We are live. Hey guys, it is your favorite local skincare bae, Natasha here. Natasha Andrews with Naturally You Cosmetics. I am the face behind the brand. I formulate in small batches all natural skincare. Cairo, Kai. Please stop. Oh Lord. Of course, I'm filming from home. My kids and my puppy are alive and well. But yeah, I formulate in small batches all natural skincare, like all natural body creams, body and yoni oils, exfoliate scrubs, facial toners. I also create my own hand dip essential oil incense, clear skin herbal tea, and I also offer Palo Santo as well as other healing modalities that can assist you on your holistic self care and skincare journey. So that is me. Click the link in my bio to check that out and take a look at my shop and take a look at my reviews as well. So we about to just dive on in. Y'all know I don't waste no time. No time at all, baby. We are going to talk about what I'm going to talk about with you guys. Some very apparent signs when it comes to knowing that you have a reliable partner. Okay. Now, it took me a while to really truly understand what a reliable partner is. And let me tell you, today in 2025, I am 39. My birthday is in February, so I just turned 39 this year. In my 39 years of living, now, I'm not talking about reliable people, I'm talking about reliable partners. I've only had two reliable partners that I've experienced in my 39 years of existence in this plane. Wild, right? Wild, super wild, but it's the truth. And I'm going to share with you guys just a few signs, a few things that I've noticed a reliable partner has. And I'm only noticing this now because I'm currently in a relationship with a very healthy divine king. And being with him and having him in my life is literally reprogramming my entire mental when it comes to relationships, love, healthy relationships, committed relationships. I mean, this man is amazingly top tier. I joke with him sometimes like, the women who had you before really fumbled with you. And I'm grateful for that because here you are with me. But he is an incredible person who I am just finding myself more and more each day, recognizing his power, recognizing his divinity, and recognizing somewhat of his purpose, especially when it comes or when it's in relation to our relationship. Now, first sign or one sign, this is in no particular order. There are many of signs that you can see or pick up on or notice that you have a reliable partner. Okay? One is this man or woman checks on you every day consistently. They check on you, okay? They tell you divine rising or good morning for some of you. They tell you good night or goddess shadow for some of you, okay? And I'm not talking about the WYD, you know, GUDMONIN, good morning. No, baby. They are spelling the words out. Your text, the text that they send you, is actually real words. Spelled correctly. Good morning, beautiful, or my love, as my man would say. They're checking. Another sign is they're checking on your mental health. They're checking on your emotional health. They want to know, how are you feeling right now? Where are you at in your mental space right now? Do you feel at peace? Do you feel at ease? Do you feel safe? And do you feel safe with me? These are the things that they want to know. These are the things that just literally, they're very minute, but they're super important when it comes to having a healthy relationship, you know? And just from dating him and looking back at some of the relationships that I carried on throughout my years, I'm like, listen, did these men even like me? Let alone love me? The energy and the attention and the love that I get from my partner today, I would have never really understood the magnitude of care if it had not been, or if it had not been for me coming, in close proximity to such a divine person, right? Another sign that you have a reliable partner, baby, they sending you money without you asking, okay? Especially if they know that you are a divine feminine or a divine sacred woman with children. They know off the top of their dome, baby, I don't need to text her and ask her, or I don't need to text him and ask him what does he need or if he needs anything. I know him being a single father or her being a single mother, they need all the time, whether it's water, milk, tissue, household supplies, school supplies, dinner for the night, lunch, or whatever the case may be. They know that you being who you are, it's not that you're a needy person. They just know that you carry a lot of weight and you carry a lot of responsibility. And they want to assist you in carrying the weight. They want to assist you in carrying your weight and your load. So they try, or not they try, but they do send you money, resources, love, and energy, okay? That is some beautiful things. That is beautiful energy. I love just writing. I could be driving Uber and I literally get a ding, that Cash App, the change on the dresser, or that Apple Pay sound. It is one of the most beautiful sounds that I love to hear, okay? Is that change on the dresser or that Apple Pay chime, okay? Love it. Another sign, guys, that you have a reliable partner. They're not going day to day without talking to you in some form or fashion. They are texting you. They are calling you. They are making sure that you know they are there for you. Okay? Ain't none of that, I'm too busy to text. I'm too busy to call. Granted, we all get busy. We have separate lives. My man works extremely hard. You know what I mean? He works, he goes to the gym, he taking care of his self-care, his skincare. Baby, he is truly tapped in, right? He still finds the time to check on me. He still finds the time to reach out to me. There is not a day that goes by that I do not talk to him. There just isn't. From morning to night, okay? We are in communication. Maybe not constant communication, but he definitely lets me know that I am on his heart, that I am on his mind, and I am the woman that he loves and wants to be with. And so do I. I am raising children. I am building my business. I also work and drive for Uber, as a lot of you know. I am making sure throughout all the things that I got going on. And baby, when I tell you I am busy from sun up to sundown, I am making time for my king. I am making time to say, hey baby, I miss you. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just busy. I was asleep. I'm sorry I missed your call or I missed your text. This isn't his way of having me check in. This isn't his way of controlling me and making sure and keeping tabs on me. This is literally his way and my way of showing each other, baby, I am never too busy for you. I am never too busy to check in with the woman or with the man that I love. Ashe, Okay? Healthy shit going on over here. We got healthy relationships. Listen, healthy relationships do exist. Do not let social media fool you. Do not let mainstream media fool you. Do not let these hotep niggas and these podcast men fool you into thinking that real love does not exist, especially within the Black community, okay? Because it does. Another sign, okay, that you have a healthy, loving, caring partner, a reliable partner. They future plan with you. They future plan with you. You are not in question of where y'all are headed. Baby, I know that me and my man are getting married. I know around the time, okay? I have an idea of how he wants it to be. Literally, he's giving me his visions on what our wedding should be like, on what our wedding should look like. He wants to take me on this adventure with him. He wants to take me on this adventure of his imagination, of our life together with him. I am not in question about my position in his life. I am not worried nor in worry of where I stand in his life. He makes it very clear of where I am. I make it very clear of where he is in my life and my loyalty and devotion to him. We don't leave each other guessing. You are in a situationship. You are in an unhealthy situationship, darling, if you have to question your position in this man's life. Trust me, I know what that shit feels like. I've been in those situationships myself, where I am intentionally pouring into a dead well, because this dead well is dried up and it cannot carry me. It cannot hold me. The vessel that this empty, dusty has cannot carry me. I've been in these rooms. I've been in these spaces. I've been in these situations. Get out. Run. Okay? It won't change. You will stay in confusion. They don't have any future plans for you and them. They don't. That's why you're in confusion. That's why you don't know, babes. They don't have any real plans for you and them, okay? Another sign of many signs, baby, that you are in a very healthy relationship with a reliable partner is that you guys can have these very hard conversations. And when I say hard, I'm speaking in terms of being very clear in your expectations or your desires for the relationship. I am very clear with Chris and that's my man, his name is Christopher. But I'm very clear with him on everything. And he is so clear and so honest and transparent with me on everything. We had a conversation this rising, okay? I was out in my backyard, soaking up some sun, grounding, feeling a little bit, just a little aggravated. What should I say, aggravated? I wouldn't say aggravated. I was thinking about my son and the whole academic issue and things of that nature. So I'm not gonna say I was aggravated, but I was just like, gosh, what am I gonna do with this boy? And just so happened, again, he's texting me, seeing where my head is, seeing what my emotions are like, seeing how my sleep was, and I'm, conversing with him back and forth. And that led to a different conversation where we ended up having this very transparent conversation about love and, how we're, bridging and our timelines together and how we're going to do it and how we're going to work on ourselves on a day-to-day basis and how we're both going to be striving for daily self-mastery through our self-care practices and routines, through our spiritual care and practices and routines. So this conversation, had it been with someone who was not spiritually mature, or evolved as much as me and him is, baby, that conversation could have went left. He could have took offense. He could have been like, so what? You don't want to I could have been like, so what are you saying? It could have went left. We handled it like the OGs that we are. And let me just point out, he's an Aquarius like me. I never thought in a million years, okay, that the love of my life, that the man that I honor, respect, and want to spend my life with is an Aquarius sun like me. Baby, he's an Aquarius sun like your girl. I always thought that Aquarius men, because again, situationships, I've dibbled and dabbed, and I'm like, me and Aquarius just don't get along. We're too much alike. But honestly, I was dating an Aquarius that represented the lower part of me, the lower frequency of me, my lower self. This man, this Aquarius, is literally a version of my highest self. He reflects and mirrors parts of me that I am proud to look at. Okay? And I would never thought that we'd both be in this capacity with this much intention. It's crazy. Like literally, I'm like, oh my God, who knew that my husband would be an Aquarius like me? His birthday is February the 3rd. Mine is February the 6th. Dope as fuck, right? He could never forget my birthday, and I could never forget his birthday, baby. Okay? So another sign that you have a really amazing partner, a reliable partner, is they share their goals and plans with you. And I'm not talking about the goals and plans that they have in the relationship, but just the goals and plans that they have in their own life and where they see themselves and how they plan on achieving X, Y, and Z. And he's having a home built in Texas, and he literally talks about his plans on what he's going to do with this and how he's going to make this look, and his plans for real estate, his plans for owning things. Like, I mean, he tells me, and he's not afraid and he's not ashamed to share that with me, to share his visions, to share his goals with me, right? A man, in my experience, that does not share with you his ups and downs, who does not share his goals, his peaks and valleys, his mountains, more than likely, this is not a person who takes you seriously, because he doesn't even want to share his goals with you, or he doesn't have any goals. He don't know what he want to do. He don't know where he wants to end up. And baby, that's a red flag as well. You do not want to be in a partnership with a man or a woman who has no idea on which direction to take in life, who has no idea of who they are and where they're going, who does not have aspirations and inspiration to move on a God-given purpose. Baby, that is a dangerous person, because if they have no idea of who they are and who their strength and power is and where that comes from, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to know where y'all going. Hell, he don't even know where he's going. She don't even know where she's going. How the hell they going to know where y'all going? Okay? You got to be careful with these people, especially women. Divine feminine. You got to make sure that your king is divine and sacred. You got to make sure that your king, okay, has some type of spiritual capacity to lead the relationship. You don't want to be out here submitting to poison, submitting to dust. You just don't. You want to be out here being equally yoked with a reliable, healthy partner who is actively and intentionally wanting to work on themselves, because they know once they work on themselves that it ultimately benefits the relationship as a whole. That is how we change the narrative on Black love and Black couple goals and Black relationships and the Black family, is everybody has to do their part. Everybody has a part to do. Not just the man, not just the woman. We are equally in this together. I'm going to work on me, you're going to work on you, and we're going to come together and work on this. So that way, you guys can, face challenges together and conquer them, okay? Because one thing that I know When you become equally yoked with your person, baby, all kind of tests come out the woodwork. That opposing energy, them lower vibrational entities, baby, they begin to fuck with y'all relationship. People after woodwork begin to text you and tell you how much they love you and miss you and how much they fucked up. You start getting those inboxes on Facebook and Instagram about how good you look, baby. Can I take you out? And that goes for the man and the woman. So you guys have to definitely make sure that the love is strong enough. The devotion is deep enough and intense enough to carry you through these storms. Because there are going to be storms. For some reason, people don't like people until they get into a relationship. People do not like people, okay? Listen, they don't. They don't, sis. They don't like people. They do not like people who are single. Because you're too free. You're too available. The moment your sexy, beautiful self, the moment your handsome self get into a healthy companionship, and all of a sudden, you the most sought after piece of meat ever. Okay, so these aren't just the only signs. These are some signs to a healthy relationship. And last but not least, I also want to point out too, another sign that you have a healthy partner in your life, especially for the people who have children like me. I have a 20, a 10, and a 14-year-old. My 20-year-old, of course, does his own thing. He does not live with me. My youngest two do. Okay? He acknowledges my children. Not only does he want to know where my head is or how my day went, he asks how my children are doing and how things are going with them and how he wants to take all of us on vacation and how he wants to be there for all of us and how he wants to be that male role model for my 14-year-old son. What I've noticed throughout my years of dating and through my experience of dating is I've had partners, or a lack of, who literally just wanted to date me. They only wanted to date me. They had no interest in my children. They had no interest in them. And you know what? Looking back, it probably was the best for me, for them, and for my children. Because why would I want to bring around someone who really has no purpose and no intention for our relationship to grow? Like, this is literally someone that my daughter has briefly met. He's actually coming up next month to stay with us. Yeah, he lives in Texas, and I'm moving to Texas. We're moving to Texas in January. This is someone who I started talking to last year. But at that time, I was not ready to move forward in a relationship. We were both fresh, kind of out of a situationship. And we just kind of touched bases. He came up here. We went out. He came up here for a couple of days. We went out. We kind of kept in contact with each other. And then stopped talking for whatever reason. Circled back a few months ago. And I'm happy that we circled back. Because when we circled back, he was completely out of whatever he was in. I was completely out of whatever I was in. I'm not in a space of loving, missing, crying over nobody, and neither is he. So we are now in this very miraculous space, even though he's in Texas and I'm in Cincinnati as of now. We are in a space to where, like, we are just intentionally focused on one another. Okay? We are intentionally, excuse me, baby, you're in my light, honey. We are intentionally focused on one another. Is there anything that you need?
I was going to say something.
Okay, give me a minute. I'm almost done, okay? So we are intentionally in a space where we're just pouring into each other, right? And I'm super excited. And I wanted to make this video because I know that there's a lot of women, a lot of men too, but I'm a woman and I can relate to women being in these dusty type of situationships. Especially to the women who have children. Do not let society or these podcast bros, these weak ass, listen, don't let these weak men, these KS twins, these KS minions make you feel like you don't deserve a man to love you and your children. Don't do it. Don't do it. I used to feel that way, like, you know, is it gonna be, this way for me? Is it gonna be that way for me? I have children. Is he truly gonna love me? And then dating, like I said, reflections of myself that I no longer resonated with, that I was like, what the hell? It helped to make me think that love was not for me. It helped to mold this idea that I wasn't worthy of being loved, that my children wasn't worthy of having a healthy partner, you know what I mean? A healthy dad in their life. So definitely understand women, mothers, mommies, that you are worthy of love. And there is a partner out there who's going to work with you. They're going to see your value. They're going to see your potential. They're going to see that what you bring to the table is the fucking table. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to put beautiful, luxurious meals on top of this table for you to enjoy as a family. We are worthy. We're worthy of love. We're worthy of healthy relationships. We're worthy of prosperity and abundance. We're worthy of luxurious lifestyles. We're worthy of peace, joy, and harmony. We're worthy of alignment, divine balance, and sacred love. We are so worthy. And I'm just truly happy that Chris decided to circle back on me. I'm truly happy that when he decided to circle back on me, I was not in a space with anyone. Because had I been in a space with anyone, I would have missed out on such a divine union that we are literally bringing down from the quantum. Okay? So, we are at the 26-minute mark. Y'all know I try my best to keep it at 30 minutes and under. If I go over 30 minutes, it's just a few minutes. But yeah, I just wanted to come on with you guys and share with you guys just a couple signs of reliable partners, healthy partners, okay? If you are seeing a lot of these signs, baby, give thanks to the Most High. Give thanks to the creators, the Divine Mother, and the Heavenly Father for your partner, for your love, for your person. Let me tell you, I'm so grateful for this individual. I'm so grateful for this being. I'm grateful to you, Christopher. Like, I truly am so grateful for you, and I love you. And I cannot wait to be your wife and be in your space and just love and nurture and nourish you and nurture us together as a unit. To all of you who are in dusty relationships, baby, I'm going to pray for you. No, I ain't. Because you know better. You know he a dusty. You know she a dusty. You know he ain't worth 2 pennies. She ain't worth 3 pennies. You've seen the signs. What it's going to take for you to believe. Believe what you see. Do not believe what you hear. I had to tell my man, listen, I know that you love me. I get it. But I do better when you show me. And let me tell you, he ain't stopped showing me since. I am a person who is all about action. And again, being in dusty situationships, being in lack relationships, you just know. You know that this ain't the person for you. They show you all the time. And you make up excuses. And oh, he's busy. Oh, yeah, he's just afraid of love. Like, he's just taking it slow with me. He's just going through a lot, like his last girlfriend. And baby, he went through the... Don't let that man play that violin on you like that. Don't let him play the violin on you like that. Don't let him play the violin on you like that. Don't let her play the violin on you like that. Please don't. You deserve love, happiness, wealth, prosperity, abundance. Listen, you deserve true, authentic love, okay? You deserve connection, okay? Just make sure it's divine. Make sure it's in alignment with your highest self and the goals of you guys' intentions, okay? I love you. Thank you so much. Please be sure to hit the like button and click the subscribe button. This helps bring awareness to my page, to my business, and to my skincare products and everything that I got going on. Be on the lookout for my app, Naturally You Cosmetics, to be in the Google Play Store and the Apple App Stores very soon. Okay, I've already submitted the app. It's been about 9 weeks. No, I wouldn't say nine, about 7 weeks. So it should be getting approved soon. A lot of different guidelines, a lot of different things, little checkpoints I had to go through. I resubmitted everything again today, so my fingers is crossed that this will be live in the next couple weeks. I will keep y'all updated. Be sure to visit my website. Subscribe to my website. You get 20% off your first order. But not only that, that way you can kind of keep up with what's going on. I send out different emails about different little things that's going on with me, my business, things of nature. So if you want to keep up with that and be a part of the New Skin Village, definitely subscribe to my website. In the meantime, and in between time, baby, I love you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. And until next time, peace, family.